Because if you really look at it, it's not a title fight.
You don't got to be telling yourself.
It's not a mandatory fight. It's just a fight just to please the public.
I fell in love with the jump before I fell in love with
You know, it's good. It's good. It's good.
Why?
It leads to next work. The next work is not going to keep paying this guy millions of dollars to fight against Joe Blow, and he's not going to put up. What if he want to fight somebody?
It hasn't been a good fight.
yeah, that's all I get to do there is box. You know, I mean, in DC and at home, it's so many distractions. You know,
Adrien
when I go
said
to
he's
Colorado,
been
it's just
boxing all his life.
kids leaving boxing.
What do
you think about Nick Diaz, Adrien Broner, and the Mayweather McGregor?
Next question.
Why isn't Leonard? Why isn't, or maybe you can answer Broner about Billions not promoting the fight?
It's not even about. Let me answer that. It's not even about that, because again, I acknowledge his company. He has a very good company, but we all got to start. We all got to start somewhere. He has a great team. They have a great situation. They got some very good talent, and he's going to get to where he needs to get. It just doesn't happen overnight. And same with us. We didn't start out, you know, and it's okay because we all together. I mean, you know what I'm saying? All together, working together, trying to help. But no, I think the world of this young man. He gets a little off track a little once in a while, you know, but again, it's like his fight game is off the charts, man. And for MF to sit there and say he's a plus 500, Adrien Broner ain't no plus 500 to nobody. He fight his ass off, and I think this is the kind of challenge that you need. See, I can recall when I'm not comparing the fights, but I can recall when Floyd fought Diego Corral. Diego Corral, he was sweeping. He was killing everybody. But, you know, it's like, those are the kind of things that you need to kind of really, and I'm sure leaving from this and knowing that, when everybody's against him, and it's like, Mikey's had a tremendous career thus far. But he ain't done nothing like that to be for the people to disrespect Adrien in that kind of way. Somebody's had some outside issues, and thank God he was able to wake up this morning and see another death. And he knows, I think at this point, is that I'd be damned if Adrien will come in this fight and let y'all be able to walk away and say, oh, he got beat by Marcus Garcia. In my eyes, Mike Garcia ain't gonna beat Adrien Broner.
Now let me ask you this. When you face off with him, do you lick your chops knowing you got a huge size advantage?
Knowing Mikey's style
I don't look at boxing.
boxer puncher, what
I just know, man,
be looking at focus
skills
on
ain't
that
better than
Adrien Broner? Like as far as abilities go, as far as speed, power, footwork.
Catch him coming in. Catch him coming in and getting angry.
I mean,
So
He tricked.
like I said before, we don't know how much you
look
can
to
take.
counter punch a little bit more.
He tricked.
And see, one thing I do know is that early on in your career, you put in the right fights, and I know what situation he come from, meaning Mikey, from the TR situation. He's put in the right fights at the right time, but he's also an exceptional fighter. He's a tremendous puncher, a sharpshooter. But I really, and just being just totally honest, I ain't really seen nothing he can really do better than Adrien. I'm just being honest. I can see a lot of y'all, but I just really ain't seen nothing that he can do better. He's a very, very good fighter, and so is Adrien. And this is the kind of fight that when everybody is against him, that he's going to rise to the occasion, because I know Adrian said it's he ain't nothing like that. Ain't nothing like that. I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to prove to y'all that why that I was one of the most talked about fighters and will continue to be one of the most talked about fighters, because watch this performance that I'm going to put on. And guess what? The ball's in this man's court.
So that's why I gotta be Mikey Garcia. I gotta be Robert Garcia. I gotta keep him on the edge. I gotta put, you know what I'm saying? If he make a mistake, if he turn his head, or he's not holding his chin down, it's up to me to stop him right then and there. You know what I'm saying? I got to be the sparring partner. Sparring partner is just some work. The whole thing is
I mean, on paper,
getting together.
On paper, he's the best fighter.
Getting our game plan.
Been up against.
You know what I'm saying?
But come that night, I think that you'll be able to answer those questions. I see it as that you got two highly skilled fighters. You got two highly skilled fighters being able to compete against each other. But everybody's basing this on Adrian's outside stuff. Everybody's basing this stuff on Adrian. But when that man, when he's focused and he doing his thing in the ring, he's tough to deal with. He's tough. And so is Mikey. So is Mikey. But it's a little different. It's a little different.
It's a funny one about sparring partners. They don't have to make weight. He got to make weight. So it's funny. Even if you get a 35 pounder come in, he gonna weigh about 150. You know what I'm saying? Because
we were both serious.
We were both serious. Big guy. You know what I'm saying? So it's funny. People don't realize on paper he's 135, but if he's not in competition, he's gonna be 150. You know what I'm saying? So you really can't say, well, I'm bringing in some light. You know what I'm saying? But actually, they want to. So it's funny. That's why I said you gotta get to, you know, me and him gotta make music.
Outside looking in.
How long have you been boxing?
If you were commentating,
I say about 2 years.
Have you ever competed?
He sweep his hair to the right in the gym. He was real good.
Not as much as
Broner, do you feel disrespected by the media and the okay. No, I'm an aspiring
From
boxer.
where I come from, man, my back been against the wall since I was 6
you
years
know
old.
when I started. My son.
Every day I used to wake up and go to class, and my teacher used to always tell me I'd never be shit.
And so after the street fight, they said,
Nothing.
yo, he was 14 years old. 15 years old.
It means a lot. It means a lot, not only to me, but for my career. You know, my legacy. I'm just building my legacy, man.
You didn't want to come home.
This will be a great, a real big mark in my career.
Leonard, we asked Adrien about Mayweather McGregor, and he said it'd be a live bank robbery and Floyd won't get arrested.
I wouldn't go to the extreme to saying that. I mean, everybody know what it is as far as Floyd's been the best, and Conor McGregor, he's been the best in his sport, and we have a tremendous event. I mean, you know, got to see what the guy brings to the table come August 26th. But I'm not here to talk about Floyd and McGregor. This is all about Adrien and Mikey and their fight, which is going to be a tremendous fight. And again, I'm really, really looking forward to being my front row seat to watch, you know, these two go at it, because I know Mikey's very, very confident. He's very, very confident, and everybody's counting Adrien out. Again, I showed this to Floyd the other night. He was at the skate ring, and he was like, plus 500. He said, that's the most disrespectful shit I've seen. I said, yeah. I was like, wow. I just cannot believe that just how sometimes the odds makers and the media, and as a whole, can be so gullible, because everybody you talk to is picking Mikey Garcia. And I just don't get it. I mean, I just don't get it, because everything that Mikey can do, in my eyes, Adrien does it better. Adrien does it better. And he ain't been in there with nobody like him. And vice versa. Mikey's a slick little. Mikey's not your typical. You know, if you wanna say from a stylistic standpoint, Mexican boxer. He's not. He got slickness to him, but it's a little different rhythm when you're in there with somebody who's got a lot of that and who can punch and who's a great thinker. I think it all come together, because trust me, the last thing Adrien Broner want to do is come out of that ring as a loser that night. This guy is gonna make him. He's going to force him to step up. And that's why you're going to see Adrien in the best shape of his damn life. Because these guys ain't going to be able to have bragging rights and say, oh, he lost it. The other stuff that's happened in his career, that shit is behind him. He got a young gun in front of him. A young gun where everybody is picking to win the fight. You know what I'm saying? And again, I personally have the utmost respect for Mikey, because we made a great run out of him himself. I was be sitting here lying to y'all if I didn't think that he was a tremendous fighter. It just goes to show you how much I think of this young man, and I just want him to get his shit together and go out there and put on that damn performance that we know he can put on.
Speaking of putting his shit together, what does he have to do for these next 6 to 7 weeks in addition to training in Colorado to walk in that ring July 29th?
Adrian's got to be Adrian, and this is what I'm saying, is that Adrien Broner is that good. Y'all just, we see spurts of it.
Well, DeMarco's made us all a fan. DeMarco, when he fought DeMarco's, made us all a fan.
Yeah, everybody, you know, a lot of times, again, people, not to make excuses, but you never know what people going through and all of it, and that's water under the bridge, because you got to give your props because you got the opportunity, when that bell rings, you got to go in there and handle your business. And if you don't do that, then that's what it is. But come July 29th, I think you're going to see that same Adrien Broner, the one that's breaking cats down, real slick with it, you know what I'm saying? And where he just having fun in the ring. He's having fun. And I know that, again, that guy over there, he got a tremendous trainer. Train can't get in there and fight for him, you know. And they thinking in their mind that, oh, and just some of the comments that I'm reading, it's like, oh, about, it's like, y'all got this dude fucked up. Y'all got this whole perception thing when it comes to Broner, because it's all based upon just the perception of, and we know Adrian's had his stuff going on outside, but
why should we believe him now?
Why should we believe him now? Because what he got sitting over there in front of him, he got a guy that he know is coming at him, and it's a little different from when you from these environments where we from. When it comes to that bragging rights and that whole thing, it's like he ain't gonna let Mike Garcia beat him. I'm telling you that now. I'm telling you that now.
I think he wanted to stay focused, and he wanted.
Looks way better.
Yeah.
He knows that Mike is not a pushover fighter. He's a 3-time.
Well, without knowing what him and Mike's game plan is, I just think you just got to go out there and beat him, be in the best shape to be able to do what he is. Mike Garcia is not a better boxer than Adrien Broner. I don't give a shit what anybody says.
He hurt his hand real bad.
He's not a better boxer than he is. Now,
you don't realize this guy,
the punching power, a lot has to do with the guys that they've been put in front of you. You know what I'm saying? And
Adrien was ranked number 6.
I've always on the record with saying,
don't realize
I think very, very highly of Top Rank and the exceptional matchmakers that they have with Bruce and Brad. We put him in the right fights. I know, you know what I'm saying, and I know he wants to be in big fights. But truth be told, he's been off for a minute himself. He come back, and I seen the fights that he fought, and Adrien would have done the same thing.
But anyway,
let me tell you something.
It's a couple. It's a couple.
Number 6.
It's a couple. And by the way, I want to congratulate you and RB on doing y'all thing. Y'all have a great show. Yeah, great show. Y'all always beating them up though. So y'all got. I'm just saying. It's just like and this is kind of off the record stuff. It's like the guys don't mind coming to do stuff, but it's like. It's like he put himself in a lot of situations, but a lot of times guys sometimes want to just talk about something positive, you know. But the best time to get him after this fight.
Everybody's saying that.
But guess what? After he come back off vacation, I'm sure he'd be more than happy to come on your show. I didn't say he was coming on. I said he'd be more than happy to come in. But I'm very confident that this is going to be the best, because guess what? He's going to bring out the best in him. It's not. He's got to get his ass up and get in shape. And the first thing was understanding what he had to do to get himself in the surroundings and an environment where he can focus, you know, out of his comfort zone. Get back to the basics. You know, I can recall when, you know, we were training in Phoenix, away from nothing, but all it was to do was just get up, go to the gym, train, eat, walk to the mall, and sit around and play cards. No broads were around. I mean, you know, you didn't have all those outside distractions. But again, we got a tremendous fight on July the 29th. And I'm very excited. And, you know, I am biased with this. I'm riding with AB.
How much each are you betting on the fight?
Huh?
How much each are you betting on the fight?
I'm not getting into that, but I'm riding with AB all day. I'm telling you that. In my mind, there's no way that he's going to lose to Mikey Garcia. And I think the world of that guy because I wanted to sign him. It's just how highly I think of him as a fighter.
Talk about the undercard, because obviously we've heard so many rumors that Hurd's going to be fighting Trout on this undercard. Charlo's going to be making his middleweight debut, so it's a big card, not just this fight alone.
It's a tremendous card. It'll be rolled out when the time is rolled out. You guys sometimes want to put the card before the, you know, and sometimes you got to kind of wait it out. This right here is the biggest young, two great champions come together. This is a fight he wanted.
I've seen him with Broner already.
He's like, bring him on. Give me that. Give me that. And I can respect that. I can respect that because I'm telling you, the mindset, brothers think a little different. Brothers think a little different. It's just a little different. And when it comes to the bragging rights thing, AB gonna be on his game. Trust and believe that.
Trying to figure things out.
Win, lose, or draw, you're staying at 140 or you're going up to 147?
You mean win?
I think.
Yeah. Ain't no such thing as losing and drawing. And if that man, he gotta put on his gloves, and he got to step up in there. And it ain't all what y'all got it up made, not y'all, with the general public, the perception. And that's all it is perception. Again, the most disrespectful thing that you can say is basically like, that line is telling me is he's an opponent. Are you kidding me?
He actually can't say win, lose, or draw. Because I'm going to win, I'm going to lose weight, and I'm going to draw a picture with these skills.
How's are you going to add more footwork to this camp? This is a real question. I know you got it last today.
You fight every fight different. And whatever I have to do to get my victory, whatever he brings to the table once I get in that ring, I'm gonna make my adjustments. Man. You know, I'm gonna do what I gotta do to get my victory. You know, I might not have to move as much. I might have to move a little bit more than I usually do.
Obviously, Michael's coming up. He's the lighter fighter, but
again,
still have the speed advantage.
You know, it's like Mikey's a tremendous fighter. I followed his career and I watched. I know the guys that he's been in there with. I know when he's fought them, and I know what they bring. Ain't nothing. Adrien Broner ain't backing down for nothing. For nothing. When it's like you want to be in there to challenge yourself with a guy that they perceive that is better than you. Because Adrian's all about proving people wrong. And it's like, this is the fight that I think is going to leapfrog him back into the conversation as being one of the top 2-3 pound-for-pound fighters in the world. This fight right here.
You said this fight was very easy to make, but you guys have also said that Mayweather-McGregor was easy to make. What fight out of those two was the easiest to make?
I'm not here to talk about Floyd. Floyd's fight is already done. I announced it last week, and we well on our way to doing it. This shit right here is about Adrien Broner and Mikey Garcia.
How does it feel to know that through thick and thin, ups and downs, Mayweather team is still supporting Adrien Broner?
Family, man.
Yeah.
Through everything, it's
And again, it's that, you know, I've seen it. I guess that I'm probably in a better situation to be able to talk about it than anybody because I've been with Floyd from the word go, and he's had situations early on in his career, and it's like it's okay when God gives you another opportunity. And you don't keep on getting opportunities over and over and over again. At some point you gotta say, it's like, Adrien got a lot of big fights out there in the future. He can make a shitload of money by doing it. And it all starts with here. Don't be surprised if this fight don't go to just. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised.
Go back to the odds and why you think they made him 5-1. Think about that. Why did they make him 5-1?
I can tell you why. is because
A lot of people love it.
portions of the media, only portions,
So why not?
are gullible.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
The odds makers are what they are.
It's a fight that everybody wants.
You know, I'm not, quote unquote, I get them right when I choose to pick a fight. You know, say, oh, there's no way. There's no way in the hell that Adrien Broner is no 5-1 underdog to Mikey Garcia or anybody for that matter around that weight class. That is the most disrespectful thing that I've seen in quite some time. Because essentially what that line is telling me that this guy's an opponent. And what they're basing it upon is that he's had some couple of issues outside the ring. It happens. He's overcome it. He woke up this morning. He was able to come here. We had a great press conference. And he's getting his ass back to camp, getting his shape. You know he got it in front of him. He got to get his ass up. He got to get his ass up for Mikey. This ain't no like cutting no corners. Because he know that kid, you know, what better situation than Mikey to be in to be able to say, oh, I got Adrien Broner on my ledger, you know, I can't see that happening. And I'm just giving it to you 100. And I really don't care what people think because it's like, I'm the promoter of the show, but I just was offended by that disrespectful line. It's like, I had to say something about that. It's like,
you know, they had it outside.
It is what it is.
What about you as a fighter when you heard 5-1? What did you think?
We didn't know that they had that type of money from my people going on in the country. Mexico, we didn't know. I'd say, hey, we know that we never took the fight over. We just wanted to be on
more
HBO,
motivation.
Canelo fight. Because we
Still counting me out, I see.
Yeah. And that's enough motivation within itself to get you up. You know, it is what it is. One thing's for sure, come July 29th, we're going to see.
We couldn't go out.
When that bell rings, we're going to see.
It was fun.
The talk is going to be over. And you're going to have both guys going in there. And I guarantee you, one of the guys will come out and, damn, I didn't know he was good as he was. And it's like, oh, well, because everything what they've been seeing, you know, maybe the last couple fights, you probably going to see a little something different. You're probably going to see a little something a little different. And look, and I always notice, it always looks easy from the outside until you get your ass up in there. Always look a little easy, you know what I'm saying? Until you get your ass up in there. It's like, oh damn, I didn't know he could push like that. Well, I didn't know he was a slick like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I caught him with a decent shot. He got a good chin on him. You know what I'm saying? It's like, Adrien gonna be able to dictate the pace and get his shit off.
Mikey regards you as the toughest challenge of his career to date. Do you have particular feelings you feel that way?
I mean, I can agree to that too. I think on paper, you have, but he's gonna get way more credit for beating Mikey Garcia than the other way around. Trust me. And watch how he does it. Watch how he does it. Don't be surprised if this fight don't go the distance. Don't be surprised.
Hey B, you laid back today, man. We usually used to see you very animated. What's up, bro?
I'm just laughing at this shit. Y'all probably the same motherfuckers that think I'm a loser.
And trust me, exactly why I'm saying it. Because it's like, it is what it is. It's like, and you gotta have that mentality, okay? It's you against them.
You gotta go in there against it. I mean,
yeah, it's you against them because, but truth be told, you put yourself in that situation, but guess what? You're gonna get yourself out of it. Gave him a reason to write the bullshit that they write sometimes, not everybody. But he's also gonna look, all them negative stories that everybody's been writing, and give that man the same props when he go in there and do what he needs to do on July 29th. Give him them same props that you did to try to tear him down. Give him them same props. I don't want to hear like, oh, Mikey was too small, and oh, this
That's what they gonna do.
Yeah.
Because after I fuck him up, he's just gonna go to 35 like nothing happened.
Yeah. It's okay. But he gonna have that loss on his record.
Oh yeah.
I love horses, man. I love horses.
Thank you guys for coming out.
Thank you. I love a horse in LA.